Problem 55. Mario was riding a bicycle with wheels 26 inches in diameter. During 1 minute of Mario's ride, the wheels made exactly 200 revolutions. At what average speed in feet per second was Mario riding during that minute? Alright, so if the diameter is 26 inches, the radius is 13 inches. And the circumference of the wheel will be given by 2 pi r, which is 26 pi inches. He made 200 revolutions in 1 minute. And we know that 1 revolution is 26 inches. So 200 revolutions in 1 minute times 26 pi inches in 1 revolution. Revolutions cancel out. We end up with 5200 pi inches per minute, which is our answer, just not in the right units. So then so we want to cross inches. So in 1 foot, there's 12 inches, and in 1 minute, there's 60 seconds. Minutes cancel out, inches cancel out. When we simplify this, we're going to end with 65 over 9 pi feet per second. So, option A. Problem 56. Whenever j and k are positive integers such that this expression, what is the value of j over k? So, square root of 3 to the jth power equals 27 to the kth power. They want to know j over k. Let's set k equal to 1 and see what we get for j. So then, square root of 3 to the jth power equals 27. Well, we know that 3 cubed equals 27. And the square root of 3 can be rewritten as 3 to the 1/2. Right? If 3 to the 1/2 squared equals 3, square root of 3 to the 6th power equals 27. So then j over k, in this case it's 6 over 1, so the ratio is 6. The ratio will always be the same. So the answer is k. Problem 57. A finite arithmetic sequence has 7 terms, and the first term is 3/4. What is the difference between the mean and the median of the 7 terms? Alright, so an arithmetic sequence is just a sequence that you add the same number every time, every new term. So the median will be the 4th term. So if 3/4 is the first term, the 4th term will be 3 over 4 plus 3 times 3/4, because you add 3 over 4 for every additional term, which is 12 over 4. And then the mean will be the average of all terms, which can be calculated as last term plus first term divided by 2. So then the last term is just 3 over 4 plus 6 times 3 over 4, same train of thought that we did here, which is 21 over 4. And then the first is just 3 over 4. So this is going to be 21 over 4 plus 3 over 4 divided by 2, which is 12 over 4. Mean equals the median. So then the difference is 0. Option A. Problem 58. In the circle with center D shown below, the length of the radius CD is 4, the length of BC is 1, and BC is perpendicular to radius AD at B. When the angle ADC is measured in degrees, which of the following expressions represents the length in centimeters of the arc AC? Alright, so let's do a sketch where this is D. This is the radius, this is C. This is B. And this is a right triangle right here. And we're interested in the length of this arc. This is 4, this is 1, and let's call this angle theta. We know that theta is equal to sine inverse of 1 over 4, because the sine of theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. So then theta equals the inverse of the sine of this, right? And we know that the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, which is 8 pi, because the radius is 4. So the length of AC over the circumference is the same as the ratio of theta to 360 degrees, which is, as we've calculated, inverse sine 1 over 4 over 360. Now, to get AC by itself on this side, multiply both sides by 8 pi. So AC equals 8 pi over 360 times inverse sine of 1 over 4. Simplifying, pi over 45, inverse sine of 1 over 4. So then the answer is F. Question 59. The lengths of the triangle shown below are rounded to the nearest 0.1 centimeters. What is the area to the nearest centimeter squared of this triangle? Alright, so we're gonna draw the triangle here. 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 8 centimeters, 30 degrees. We know the area is given by base times height divided by 2. We have the base, which is 8 centimeters. We don't have the height, which is going to be given by this. But we know that the height is perpendicular to the base. So this right here is a right triangle. Now we want to find the height. We know that the sine of this angle, 30 degrees, is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Let's call the height x, equals x over 4. So then x equals 4 times sine of 30 degrees, which is 4 times 1/2. So x equals 2. So then the area is 2 times the base, which is 8, divided by 2, which is 8 centimeters squared. Option C. And last but not least, question 60. The probability distribution of the discrete random variable x is shown in the table below. What is the expected value of x? So expected value is just the mean for this probability distribution. So the mean will be calculated by whatever value of x has its assigned probability. Just multiply the x and its probability and add it to the next x multiplied by its respective probability. So then this is going to be 0 times 1 over 6 plus 1 times 1 over 12 plus 2 times 1 over 4 plus 3 times 1 over 12 plus 4 times 1 over 12 plus 5 times 0 plus 6 times 1 over 3. Simplifying, we get 1 over 12 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 3 plus 2, which after further simplification we get 3 1/6, which is option K.